Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here. Welcome you back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, on Campfire Tales. Right, I've been wandering around and doing stuff off channel. Not storyline stuff, but like exploring, finishing one of the other puzzle rooms and things like that, taking on some battles and so on. So I've got a bunch of stuff at the castle to do. Starting with Tommy's Longhair. Milady, no familiar knight enters the hall. A white-bearded old man, clad in armour and polished to a sheen, and adorned with an image of Iomede's sword. Despite his age, his movements are confident and his eyes are sharp. The knight's voice trembles ever so slightly, not because of his years, but because of his barely restrained temper. Come to report treason. Who are you? Sir Thomas Longer, paladin by the grace of Iomede, and your loyal servant. Until recently, I was Captain Armatton's adjutant, and I was mostly involved in staff work. Alas, I am no longer of age to fight on the front lines. Ashamed that my chance to introduce myself to you has been made possible under such disgraceful circumstances. So where's Captain Armatton? I'd say he's already made it halfway to Nerosian. That's why I've come here to report, my lady. You are, of course, familiar with the Wary? Yes, I am. They're a circle of schemers who have been stirring up trouble practically since the beginning of your crusade. The politicians undermining your holy cause with their petty intrigues. How many times have you routed them? How many... and after each time, they were back at it again? Sir Thomas shakes his fist, then gets a hold of himself and continues more calmly. I beg your pardon. I meant to tell you something that you didn't already know about them. Something I, sadly, didn't know either until now. The leader of the Wary this whole time, the one who incited their insubordination time and time again, is none other than Captain Armatton. That traitor. That blockheaded fool. Since the very beginning, he thought you were unworthy to lead the crusade. You've thwarted each one of his preposterous intrigues, and now we've resolved to mutiny. The captain went to Nerosian to bring back an army, I suppose in reinforcements. The moment you let them in the city, he'll order them to seize you. Once that's done, I'll try to take command of the crusade in your place. The nerve. If foolish arrogance could be used as firewood, this army would never have to worry about keeping itself warm in the winter again. What are you suggesting? And other traitors must face retribution. What if treason has not yet overwhelmed them completely? Grant the captain a chance to gather his wits. Let us hold a memorial service in honour of the fallen crusaders. Once reinforcements arrive, we'll invite them to join us and pay our respects to our comrades. Remembrance of the fallen is always important, but it won't be much good to us right now. Our main concern must be coming up with a way to avoid bloodshed among the crusaders. We could introduce a new holiday, let's say the Day of All Good Gods. We'll greet the army with a feast and make the new arrivals sit at one table with the veterans. Let them talk candidly, and they'll see that they're surrounded by brothers and sisters. When the captain gives his senseless order, no one will have the heart to obey. The good captain wants to play at intrigue. I'll show him how it's done. A couple of letters to the right people in Nerosian, and he will never leave the city. Sir Thomas, how did you learn of this treason? Remember the debacle of the Wary with the insane mutiny? That was when I first became suspicious. All of the traitors were very close to the captain. Pity I didn't report these suspicions on the spot. It kind of is. I didn't think it would benefit an adjutant to inform on his superior. Unless there's a reason. But then I heard his speeches at the officer meeting. How he blamed you for suppressing the rightfully disgruntled traitors. These words put me on high alert. And yet you didn't immediately come and tell me. When the captain left for Nerosian to oversee the arrangements regarding the new allies' support, I made my own way into his quarters and searched them. The captain left in a great hurry. He didn't even check to see if his letters had the letters he'd thrown into the fireplace had burned properly. There were just some charred scraps left. But what they said was enough to figure out where he was going and what his plans were. discuss our... Oh, the Queen has ventured deep into the world wound. Why hasn't he followed her? We haven't heard a word from Her Majesty in a long time. We all can sense that, even if she's alive, it's unlikely she'll triumph. The Queen must be saved, and it looks like the Captain doesn't believe that you're up to the task. No, that's not right. He's convinced himself that you're intentionally delaying the expedition to let her die. Not quite. He hopes that once you've been deposed, he can bring all the remaining forces to her aid. What I find most tragic is that I understand the Captain to some extent. Despite all his intrigue, deep down, he's still a true knight. But just like any knight, he's fully devoted to his lady. Didn't you notice? From the very start, his loyalty was not towards you, nor the Crusader cause, but to Galfrey. To her and her alone. Honestly, I don't care about loyalty towards me. I care about loyalty towards the Crusade. When she set out for his, I desperately wanted to accompany to not being stupid. He wanted to accompany her, but his queen gave him a different task. Hamilton had to wait for the Mendevian reinforcements in Dresden, form a second army, and only then could he move out to support Galfrey. When he arrived and took command, I think it was a painful blow for him. Well, let's discuss our options in further detail. I hope that together we can come up with a reasonable solution. Sealer, what's your plan? Choosing humanity over cruelty often proves to be a better way of handling disputes and problems. The soldiers are not at fault for being led by a criminal. They don't even know what he's up to. Before he gives the order to revolt, we'll receive the army as welcomed guests. We'll seat them right next to our soldiers. Let the two armies become one. We'll offer prayers to the good gods, then remind everyone that the spirit of the Crusades is more important than our trivial quarrels. When that happens, even if the captain is foolish enough to issue his order, no one will comply. What's your plan? Your kind of plan, Sealer? It hinges on the extraordinarily optimistic view of human nature. I, for one, believe that no matter what, the captain will certainly be foolish enough to give the order, and his troops will be foolish enough to carry it out. Okay, Durham, what's your plan? I have plenty of powerful acquaintances in Nerosian. Some of them owe me favours, and I can offer a lot to others. An army captain is not that big a fish. A letter or two, and he'll vanish like he never existed in the first place. As for the nobles that will help us, we'll have a nice shared secret, and secrets in common bring people together. Having friends in high places that you are bound to split blood, that you are bound by split blood, or spilt blood, will open new possibilities for us. I believe that you and your cronies are unscrupulous enough to murder the captain of the Crusades. What I find harder to believe. So you'll be able to pull it off in Erosian, the heart of Mendev, without getting caught red-handed. And even if you do somehow get away with it, the Crusades' command shouldn't stoop so low as assassinations. Perhaps. So Thomas, what's your advice? Greet the advancing army with the morning bell's toll. We will step out towards them and invite them to join us in prayer for all who have fallen in battle during this war. Captain Hamilton's plan is foolish, but he's a man of honour. We'll help him come to his senses and think better of issuing treasonous order. Thank you. Let's hear the effects of your plans. Okay. So that's Bedroom Infirmary. The celebration. Darren's. Dark Bonds. Mighty Servant Feet. Not bad. So Thomas. Great Commemoration. Random Allied Crusader army is recruited at the... Ooh. That could be useful. I'll take it. So this will awaken the captain's dormant conscience. I wouldn't dare hold out hope that it'll wake his common sense. So the only one we haven't finished now is logistics. And we need 2 more levels of that. I don't know how we're going to get those. Just have to see. Let's have a look at these events. Mysterious poison. Some soldiers returned from the battlefield poisoned. The alchemists claim that their bodies contain a unique poison. It must be extracted along with the blood, because the poison will be ruined by the person's death. The healers, however, are asking the Pathfinder to give them the victims the chance to be saved. Just role-playing wise, I can't accept the poison thing. We want to save our soldiers. We don't actually need the morale, and I'd rather have the boost to poison maybe, but yeah, playing Ileana, I can't do that. Dead Men's Club. Soldiers who lost their comrades along with their will to live have founded the so-called Dead Men's Club. They leave Dresden to die in battle as heroes and deal as much damage to the enemy as they can in the process. Unfortunately, these actions ruin their officers' plans and undermine discipline in the ranks. Ban it for here. Encourage it. Lose 5% of recruited units. All enemy units receive their wounded. Yeah, no. Ambush ritual's not bad. Let Ember talk to them. So we're going to lose them anyway. Ember, I would like you to try and save them, but we're going to lose them anyway. Fine. The dead men will serve as bait in a clever trap for demons. Once they lure out the large group of enemies, the sacrifice will benefit the crusade. Guys, if you really want to go for that, you do it. A scouting party got caught in the storm of the world wound. Also, the consequences were most dire. Alas, corrupted spirits entered the soldier's body, taking complete control. We could kill him. That's fearless, I don't like that. Exercise. Which we don't really need that effect. Use them in battle. Don't need that. Cleanse the corrupted spirits. See, there is literally no point in... Oh, 3,000 finance points. That's... Yeah. Why not? Spirits did not wish to part with their new bodies, but the clerics of the crusade were stronger. The commander's merciful decision has filled the troops with hope. They have faith that even in the most desperate situations, she will not give up on them. Business acumen. A scouting party was captured by a succubus who introduced herself as a priest of Nocticula. She did not harm the soldiers and merely asked them to deliver a message. Demon is offering the commander a deal. She enjoys experimenting and she is asking to be sent demons and mortals for research and play. What should be done with her? No, I don't like that. Send troops. Nah. Demon would do that. Deal with the thieflings. Alright, so... Yeah, we'll take it. Can't say it pleased me too much, but we'll take it. The Hand of Retribution. A follower of the goddess Milani has arrived in Dresden in secret and committed a murder. Her victim was an officer from the Galt, who had run from the revolution. Next to the body they found a note that read, "Everyone will pay," and a list of future victims that included several other officers. They deny being involved in anything. Can help for diplomacy. We don't need diplomacy points. I wouldn't want to do that anyway. Leadership points, we don't need those to catch them. Accused Galt. It's actually the only one that's useful. And we do want to know what's going on, so let's accuse him. By making use of his contacts, Durham will blow this incident out of proportion until it becomes a diplomatic row. To avoid damaging their relations with Mendev, Galt will pay a generous compensation and will behave in a more supportive manner. Heartblood. A scouting party has discovered a blood spring that heals wounds and can even save those who are terminally ill. Sounds useful. The healer is asking for permission to use this blood in the making of healing potions, but there are numerous accounts of those healed by the waters of this spring have become more hateful and ruthless. Okay. Pain on the back end, that doesn't sound so good. Permit it, gives us tough. 2 bonus saving throw. We're not Ian, and we don't have Wendwag. You know what? If we can heal them, we'll do it. Using potions with blood from the spring has produced certain results. Many soldiers have recovered and become stronger on top of it. It has become easier for them to recuperate from wounds, and the rage that awakened within the healed warriors helps them dominate their foes. Alright. Missing in action, a group of crusaders has gone missing on its way back from a dangerous mission. The commander's staff is determined to save them and has offered a number of possible solutions. Form a search party. Or organise a large-scale rescue operation. Oh, 6,000 logistics, that's the one we're going for probably. Don't need that. Eight hunters, don't need it. But that is 6,000. Alright. Officers will map out all strategic routes and comb the territories under the Crusaders' control. As an added benefit, the soldiers will mark all dangerous areas on the maps, which will have a positive impact on the Crusaders' logistics rather. Enchanting voice. One of the units ran into a monster with 100 female heads. They were singing in sweet voices, and the singing was putting both Crusaders and demons to sleep. One death knight slew the creature, but even death did not silence the heads. The soldiers cut off one of them, gagged it, and brought it to Dresden. Can sell it, which is not that useful. I'll use it for healing. Got enough reduction of losses, I think. We'll just get that. Decrees. None of these are going to work right now. I mean, we could get that, but I don't need to yet. Let me just have a look at these. Don't have. We're missing one here. Spellcasters, probably. Yep. No, that's a Hall of Champions, that covers everything. Likewise. That's covering all of it. This one. Hall of Champions, all good. Alright, looks like everything's done that I can. So, it's time to rest and head. Actually, I don't need to rest, do I? Yes, because I need to clear corruption. I was out running around so much, I had to rest a few times and we've got corruption going on. Alright, my next attack. We've got Pollutus Falls there. We've got the prison there. Got 106,000 left. Let me just check that. What's going on at the castle? And there we are, Ineluctable Prison. What was that one used in? Shrine of Pelura. Ah yes, one of the many beliefs around the Abyss that it does not let anyone escape without a sacrifice. The sacrifice that paved the way to the freedom of the commander was the hand of the inheritor. When it fell at Baphomet's hand, he unknowingly triggered processes whose significance far outweighs their fate of a single angel. A lord of the Abyss, attacking the herald of one of the most prominent goddesses of heaven, is bound to have consequences. What is meaning for the commander? Time to tell. Time will tell. Although Baphomet is neither the mightiest nor the most bloodthirsty of demon lords, he is lauded as the most devious of his kind. His intricate spells conceal his prison from unwanted visitors. The portal that leads to his realm constantly changes its location, appearing here and there to disgorge a new demon army. Or vanishing it must be reached at the exact moment it opens, which we are here. But we probably need to rest, actually. So we may need to drop out of here and just rest. What scrolls can you do if there's anything useful? Nothing we exactly need. Whoops. Not what I had in mind. Begin rest.
You know, you could at least try to look like you give a damn about anyone but yourself.
Do my ears deceive me? Is a paladin of Iomade encouraging me to lie?
I'm hurt, Darren. You're my boy. I'm my Eliana, not your girl. Well, I mean, I'm not, obviously, but her. Alright, so we are buffed and ready to take on this area. Ready to take this on. Just to let you know, we did try this yesterday, or I did, and ended up getting people killed, so it was foolish. Made a couple of dumb mistakes. We got the Halfling Warriors. And we got a Screaming Gate. An imposing gate of dark metal stands at a good 20 feet tall. Its twisted faces cover the doors, grimacing and groaning in torment. Embedded in one of the doors is some kind of intricate moving puzzle, with a large gaping hole in the centre. Let's inspect it. The stench of pain and terror seems to radiate from metal itself. You have to exert your will to approach the gate. Let's try some lore. It is clear this is not steel, iron, or any of the metal or alloys known to you. It appears to be a substance consists... This substance consists of the essence of the abyss itself, and the suffering souls magically fused with it. Can we recognize the spells? No. We cannot. Listen. You focus on the tangled whispers and suddenly feel as though a bit of pain, madness and suffering has yawned open under your feet. You plummet downward as thousands of faces recount the indescribable horrors they have endured in life and after death. You will yourself to emerge and touch one of the doors. Only upon closer inspection do you notice the virtually invisible barbs, short and thin as a strand of hair, that densely cover the metal. You see the bloodstains and scrapes of skin hanging on the sharp needles. The moment you touch the dark metal, a repulsive vibration runs through your fingers. For the briefest moment, the face of the gate seems to forget their torment and sneer at you. Your vision blurs, you taste bile, and it feels like your entrails are turning into deranged snakes, slithering inside and trying to strangle each other. As if your very core were trembling along with this vibration. We won't carry on that much longer. Pick the lock. Didn't work. Use magic device. As easy to it. Didn't work. Seems you're unable to reach this barrier. Baphomet's servants have made certain that no unwanted visitors make it inside. Although you do still have one less desperate measure at your disposal. Sing the Song of Elysium. The hinges crumble and twist, the metal shrieks and creaks, a thundering crashing akin to rockfall drowns out the world around you. The massive doors fly open and many faces that cover them let out a chilling howl. It seems unlikely there is anyone in Baphomet's lair who did not hear this formidable warning. Alright, first...
I welcome your company.
It's good. Let's just get you doing. Getting there. One more. Serenity. Restoration, because I saw some... I thought I saw some loose health, or loose things. You have. No. 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 You have. Ember. You have. So Ember, Darren, and Bismuth are the ones you need to work your magic on. Okay. This could be an interesting one.
Adventures are exciting.
Drop a haste.
Out of my sight!
Surrender or
Stay there.
away, you rascal!
What else? You can stay. I suppose you can use your breath.
Attack!
I will see to your demise.
Too late for apologies.
Into the fray!
Your time is over.
You're done. You've been examined by a pair of watchful eyes that seem disproportionately large in the thin, haggard face. Every now and again, the transparent film slides over them, a serpentine blink. The demon observes you for a while, and then gives a satisfied nod. So let me just check out that camera setup right now. That's good enough. So this is a creature that's paid us visit. A fine specimen for my collection. I'd be honoured to make a stuffed animal out of the blasphemer who dared to wound our lord. Who are you supposed to be? The Madeline's response casually, still looking you over with commanding confidence, like she's inspecting a pork tenderloin at a butcher's shop. I'm the warden of this prison, Aponovicius. All here, both guards and captives are my toys. Now you'll become one too. What is this place? This is the Ineluctable Prison. I looked that up yesterday. It's inescapable or unavoidable or something like that. The greatest jail that's ever existed. Here Baphomet's captives languish and experience unthinkable torment. Then their bodies join the myriad others that belong to those who were confined here before. The gate's a little flimsy. There's a glimmer of discontent in rise. Caused me great inconvenience by ruining my gate. I'll have to empty a number of cells to collect enough souls for a new one. Well, you better not stand in my way. Oh, we have an exhilarating game ahead of us. Don't disappoint me. First, I'll neatly slice open your skin from groin to nape. Then slowly peel it back from the flesh, like a tight-fitting dress. That will take a few days, and then at last you'll appear before me completely nude. And even a light breeze will cause you unbearable pain. Ew, you look gross. Everyone lets out slaughter-like noises. Let's get this demon already. How can anyone listen to this? Everyone says, the dragon. And you, Charlie, cover your ears. This is grown-up talk. Then I'll put your skin back on and stitch you up with an adamantine thread. Her eyes glint with excitement, and her tongue licks her thin lips sensually. We all enjoy partaking in fantasizing. Why, I, for one, am pondering at this very moment whether or not I should order your tail to be made into a pair of boots or a coin purse. Don't scare me. I fought Baphomet and he wasn't that tough. Talk all you like. For every insolent word you'll pay with a horrible suffering. Well, when I'm done stuffing you, I'll keep you alive as a wordless, motionless statue. And after each of my master's visits, I'll carefully stitch you back up, putting you back together piece by piece, so that your torture does not even stop for a moment. Is that it? It looks like it.
A simple smile goes
In
a
which
long
case,
way.
you can get rid of that now.
The deed is done.
Blood gushes down in a never-ending stream. It's unlikely that it came from prisoners themselves. Most likely this blood was fed by the nightmarish reality of the abyss. Yeah. Rows of cell bars stretch into the distance and disappear in the darkness. As if the prison has no end. Perhaps that is exactly the case in an abyssal realm. Everything bends to its owner's will. Yeah.
We march ahead.
Together, we stand. We will win this war.
Well, I'm not getting anything from it, so probably a bug, but it is what it is. Judging by the dark aura engulfing the obelisk, it's emitting a pair of a spell of crushing despair. Well, not anymore, it's not. Avu, we can just move up ready. I suppose we can do this. It might. 85, not bad.
Precision and grace.
The light, take you! The inheritor, guide my blade!
Is there trouble?
Not at the moment. There will be soon, I'm sure.
The world is full of wonder.
Another one.
I'll make short work of this.
Alright, you can't do anything for us.
We shall overcome.
Allbrig. You actually... No, you can't, because you can't pounce right now. You know what? I want you to get a couple of your people out. That didn't work. Can you get a cloud out? Right about there. Pull back. And you can heal Naira.
Out of my sight.
Painful.
No glory without risk!
Do not hold back.
Now you can jump in there. Oh, there's one more left. Somewhere. Over there. Ooh, that doesn't look nice. Okay. I think we're okay. You can hop back here. Or not. You can throw that in. Naira. Almost down. Almost down.
I will see to your demise.
Well, that was stupid.
The light! Thank you!
Strike as one.
Amber, why don't you just do one of your big heals? Throw one of your clouds down so that you can be sure to hit.
Want to lose me?
Into the fray!
What's its health looking at? Minus 260. You can't get to it.
Attack!
And it's down.
You offend me.
Oh. Something's not down. Is it back up? Maybe. Now it's down.
Friendship lasts forever.
Now, you two injured ones, let's get over here. Let's get some healing on. Any actual healing ones? Where are we? 160 some. 173. 179. 190. 200. 26. 81 still. Charge is 39. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 41. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 98. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, or 240. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 308. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's close enough. It's only 1 point down. It's only got 14 charges left. Not that we need it to have any more. One of those annoying doors. Not getting through there. Oh, we are through there. So what's that door? Is it opening this? Or at least doing something with it? I don't know. Gonna save because I'm afraid we're gonna get hit. I don't remember where we got hit. It was a few times. Oh. Awaken the magic circle. Okay.
Our path is on.
Okay. That sounded like a horn to summon people. Let's get out of here. Writing is carved in on the corpse's chest. Oh, nice. Rivulets of blood running down the wall from crooked writing. Read, as at first I was empty, then I was filled with three things: wisdom, guile, and malignity. Cool. Cool start, dude. There's this way, and there's this way. Let's keep going this way. We can't. Now, one door.
Adventures are exciting.
And they've just. You're not mounted. You can't. Oh, it's no longer giant size, is it? What are we gonna do? The wall really shouldn't be doing much damage because well, we put stealth protectors.
No time for idling.
Get rid of the wall, the magma, and the cloud. What's that? Resistance plus 60. Basic controls of resistance aren't that much us
I
anymore.
will guide us.
A distorted reflection appears in this clumsy mirror. Only after a while, it emerges and laughs in your face. A bloody slash gapes in its throat. Okay, there you go. Tasty. Magic circle again. A menacing horned figure appears in the mirror's reflection. The sharp, hateful gaze pierces you, and you can almost feel your soul being turned inside out. I see you, mortal. Is it your own folly that has driven you to my realm, or do I sense Nocticula's hand in this? Ever since war broke out between us, she has gone to ground, preferring to send her pawns to fight in her stead. Yeah, well, you're basically dead. You're hiding in your thing until you recover. You must have outlived your usefulness to her if she sent you to sacrifice yourself in such a pointless manner. You do realise that no matter what she has promised you, she will not be coming to protect you this time. She is no match for me here in my realm. So you are completely alone. Release the hand of the inheritor. Baffer might ask in faint surprise, release whom? Ah, the angel. What good is he to you now that I have wrenched out his virtuous heart, and ordered my minions to hack it with knives, tear it into pieces, and singe it with flames? What would you want with a deranged, desperate clot of rage and pain? Did someone lead you to believe that you could still save him? Even Iomade would have no use for him anymore. It appears you have been sent here like a lamb to the slaughter. You have been fed some asinine tale about an important mission, so that you'd rush towards your death without hesitation. He's our friend. If he's still alive, then he can be saved. What is this place? This was once a place of my own imprisonment. Asmodeus, enraged by my attempt to steal from him, confined me here. In return, a day of punishment. Lamashtur renounced me and left me to rot. But as you can see, I managed to slip away and take this little toy with me. Now, the Ineluctable Prison is the heart of my realm in the abyss. No soul can escape from here, be it a prisoner or a slave who gave their life for me. All from the most worthless cultist to Hepzibah, whom I killed in the mines of Colifer, remain here, for they are all mine. What do you want from me? Kneel before me and break the oaths you have sworn to your masters, for only thus may you mitigate the punishment that awaits you. Very soon my host will put an end to this foolish venture you call a crusade. Did you know why this place is named the Ineluctable Prison? The Prince of Darkness, Asmodeus, upon creating this maze, willed that none may ever escape its walls. Those were no mere words. It was an enchantment of definitive, indisputable order. Many souls have perished here since, The most cunning and dexterous of thieves would come to test the magic of Asmodeus. Not one of them would make it back out. I was the only one who found a loophole in Asmodeus' decree. I did not simply find my way out of the prison, I took it back into the abyss with me, turning it into a realm of my own. What about you, mortal? What is your escape plan? What will you use to unmake the sorceries of the Ineluctable Prison? How will you find your way through the tangled corridors of my labyrinth? What hope can you possibly have of matching me? The way can't be found, it must be made. Nah, there's surprised approval in Baphomet's voice. A clever answer. You'd make a bright slave when you're grovelling at my feet. I might consider re-educating you. A primal scream of pain hits your ears. The walls shudder. You hear something crumble, with a dull, thundering noise in the distance. The floor under your feet shifts like the undulating back of a beast rudely awakened. I take it my minions have resumed their work on the angel. To observe his agony is an exquisite delight. I feel as if I am experiencing that unbearable pain myself, and you will experience it as well. Alright. Shattered glass everywhere. We can deal with it. What happens if we do it again? Not much. Oh, we've got a new corridor.
Without a doubt.
Darren,
The pleasantries.
throw one of them. Interesting. I only did half. Not to worry.
Precision and grace.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I'll hit you!
We shall overcome.
Stand down.
I'll stand back to Dumper.
I'll make short work of this.
No launch without risk! Esma, I say yes!
Alright, they're done.
Is there trouble?
Stomper's a bit hit. So is Sealer. Alright. We'll do a heal. We'll do some heals.
Ugh, the waiting's never fun.
That'll be fine. Get back here! Running off down there like a bike can. Ah!
The world is full of wonder.
Ah! I see you! Are we still blessed? No, we're not. In fact, we need to rest. Oh yeah, I need to get the protection from fire on, don't I? Painful. Not going to work there.
The light, take you!
Darren. You're going down shortly. Huh? I think this was the last room I went into. Hey! I think this was the last room I went into, actually. Oh, my boy old Briggs up there, isn't he? Ember. Dear God! Knock it off!
Into the fray!
Do not hold back.
Ow, ow. Now, do I?
Away, you rascal. Your time is over. You offend me.
Well, do it! I guess not. Unfortunate, unfortunate.
The inheritor! Guide my blade!
Old Brig. That's them gone. Can I? Now, this on you. Oh, it's only on you. Duh. That wasn't what I wanted. All bricks down. Naira.
Away, you rascal!
No. Stick a cloud on. And get away from all of that.
A simple smile goes a long way.
I'm guessing we can't just walk out of this place. One does not simply walk out of the Ineluctable Prison. And all of that. We made it down to here. Yeah, there's no way off that. Unless it's going to show me that... Oh, there is. Area exit. There's no more Ineluctable Prison then, is it? You can't escape me. Well, not unless I just walk out the back door. Or the front door. Back to home. Might go to Paluda's Falls actually next time. We could save our second trip to the Ineluctable Prison for another time. Oh, but it does look like there's something going on inside, so let's pop in. We know what we're really doing at the Ineluctable Prison is rescuing Idiot Face. I am his little slave boy. I reckon he can enjoy a bit more torture before we go back again. We've made a good start on it. Spellcast wish to bind the power of Baphomet to flame to a relic that the commander can now use. All that's left is to decide what kind of item. Let's have some gloves, why not? Dangerous Hunt, Blast Forces. That'll just give us diplomacy points, and we're maxed on diplomacy. We're almost up to level 7 on logistics, so maybe if we do free up other places, you know, get the other stuff boosted out of their control, it will give us enough to get logistics up. I've got to think that it will. And over here, got one thing out of it. Maybe there's another. There is there, but I don't know if that's a second thing. There's here. There's here. There's not many left to get though, is there? Development. Don't need that. I suppose we might as well take it though. It's a little bit of material points. It's there. Now that does add 6,000 logistic points. That is a decent one. So, join us next time, and we'll head out somewhere. Probably Paluda's Falls. I'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, for being around, for every message, reaction, all the joy we found. To the quiet, the loud, the sharp and the sly, you're the reason I'm leaving with my spirits high. So hit like, leave a word or tap that sub. If you laugh, cry to mock my stuff. Every click helps the channel grow, lets me keep on with the show.